Hello everyone, welcome to the Scouring RTS game. Today I'm going to be watching over a gameplay replay of a game I had a day or two ago, but unfortunately there's going to be no in-game sound because this is a previous recording I had and I was unable to watch replays again because the game updated, and so this is how it's going to be. Alright, today's going to be a 2 versus 2 versus 2 game where I'm the D Perfect Gamer. This is my teammate High-Rise Gas, then there's What, then Ivan Miloshka, then there's Numbers Guy, then there's Ballad Travix, then there's Red Dream CZ, and Anime. Alright, here we start. I spawn on the bottom left, a pretty alright position because you can put your farms in the back here and keeps them safe from enemy attacks. And I put my barracks on bottom here because I know that my enemy's on the bottom, and this will prevent him from running past and trying to kill my workers because he has to go through my barracks first. The plan is to make a barracks and a lumber mill so I can make archers. And as we can see here, everyone's pretty much doing the same thing, just making a sawmill and a barracks. And here this Russian player makes a barracks next to a gold mine, so you can pretty much defend it and expand really fast. And I'm just showing the team, so it's me and High-Rise on the left, and there's the black player and blue player on the top of the map, and there's the purple and yellow player on the bottom, and then the teal and orange player in the right part of the map. Alright, and I decided to speed up here because the game was pretty slow and not much is happening in the beginning of the game. I just cleared this troll so I can expand faster. And then here I was trying to farm XP from these bandits that are on this scout tower, whatever you call it. And I put my archers on the bottom here, so they're more likely to miss their shots and take forever to kill the bandits. And each shot they do gives them experience, so this way you can level up your archers to level 3 very efficiently. And here pretty much I was showing that purple had just an army of archers, yellow had a little bit of troops, and then teal has just pure archers, orange has just archers, black has just archers, the blue has archers, the white has archers, and pretty much swordsmen are just kind of useless in general. They're just there to capture a tower and maybe block some cannon shots with their shield ability. And here we can see that the teal player and me are the first people to have an expansion, and this is gonna explode our economy because we can make twice the amount of peasants and pretty much just have more stuff than any other player. And here I couldn't see my enemy, but my enemy could see me, and I guess he was just hanging around. For some reason he put his barracks on the bottom, even though his teammate is on the right of the map and I'm to the left of him, so this barracks not protecting much. And usually the goblin neutrals back from the north here, so he could have even put a barracks here, but I guess he knows what he's doing. And pretty much everyone's just farming neutrals at night, killing the undead, and I guess it's pretty slow. Here we can see that roughly around 8 of my archers are level 3 now, and it makes them have better damage and better armor. And these level 1 archers of my enemy only do 8 damage, and my level 3 archers do 14 damage per shot. So he's gonna be having a hard time when I'm gonna eventually attack him. And a way to protect your bases, just put a few units next to your gold mine, and the undead will target your military units first, so you can be sure that your peasants are safe. For some reason, blue decided to make a smithy instead of expanding and getting more economy. And I guess my teammate also didn't expand. He was just, I guess, preparing his base for if blue and black fire was gonna rush him, so I guess it's fine. Here I make a forge so I can make cannons, which are very good against archers. You can put them on top of this high ground and you'll do a lot of work against archers. Then over here I cleared a wolf den. And I send a worker to make a guard tower, and then later on I send a archer to guard this place and give me all the vision so the zombies don't come out at night behind my lines and eat all my workers. Here I just position my archers on the bottom because purple went in and killed one of my peasants, so I just wanted to make sure he doesn't do it again. And by now, by the middle of the second day in the game, everyone's pretty much starting expansion, except blue's of the final one to do it. And funnily enough, a Russian player already has 3 bases. Super greedy because he only has roughly 20 units of archers and could be rushed easily. And here's some action. Purple tries to kill my workers but sees 2 cannons. I lose a cannon. Then I take my archers and try to push back his archers so the cannon on top can actually shoot him. These cannons have a minimum range if they don't shoot if units are too close. And here the neutral goblins are here, and they're gonna be annoying purple player. Here my teammate High Rise is probably gonna take the middle dark tower, which spawns AI controlled goblins that can kill other units or zombies and give you gold It's pretty useful. Here my teammate Highlights finally starts trying to capture this place. And it's usually just a pure archer mass and just one soldier to capture the tower. The purple types help and send army, yellow already has a small army here to help him, but I guess yellow sends a bit more reinforcements to his base too. And here my teammate's finally capturing the middle. And here you can see some dead archers. And basically I used a single archer to bait out his archers so they would follow my archer and then get blasted by my cannons. Here I try to do it again. But this time the cannons didn't feel like shooting, even though they are in range. So it happens. Here I buy potions for my goblins. So I'm going to be preparing to attack the purple player. He has been annoying me with his archers, so might as well take him out early on. Here I see my teammate from the north coming here, so I decide to attack. And the archer cannon combo is very effective. They blow away archers. And if someone tries to run up close to you, you get target fire them. But here we can see 2 cannons died, 2 friendly fire from other cannons, and it always feels great. Here I just attack move all these archers. I see they're just level 1 archers. But when you're fighting higher level archers, it's better to target fire them so they die faster. And your enemy has less DPS with all his archers. And then purple calls GG here. And then this yellow teammate anime feels like just leaving the game and giving up. And now I make a few warriors for the sole purpose of just farming his buildings for a little gold. But pretty much they're pretty useless in fighting overall. Here the teal player tries to scout out to see what part of the map the player left the game, and he finds yellow's base and he left. So now he's gonna be just farming all the gold from his units and his buildings that he left. And then here the zombies start overwhelming me, so I try to send in the archers and take the low health warriors on top of the barracks, but then that makes me lose 1 archer. But I pretty much clear up the zombies anyways, and purple finally surrenders. I pretty much just try to clean up all his buildings. And now everyone is just farming the undead, get some extra gold and XP for their units. And I guess the teal player didn't know that zombies spawn in this dark part of the map here. And if you have no vision, they will spawn a bunch on your base. But if you put a cartel of an archer here, like I did, you get a lot of vision, and it makes sure that zombies don't spawn close to your base. You're able to have a safe economy in the back. But when you're chopping down trees, there's going to be more darkness, and if you forget to make a guard tower, then zombies are going to spawn and eat your base. You gotta try to get a third base, mine whatever gold is left here. And then the teal player is just sitting around here. I try to level up to level 3 town hall. I have a muncher cave. And then I'm gonna be making an altar to get the rage ability, which makes all melee units do double damage pretty much. And that will come in handy later in the match. Here I guess he was maybe trying to farm the zombies on purpose and leave some darkness so his archers level up. I usually don't do it because it's easier to just run around the map and fight zombies instead of leaving all the zombies in your base. I mean, leaving all the archers in your base to just sit there. Here I was trying to go on the bottom to yellow's base, then I counter teal's units, and I decide to farm him a little bit. And pretty much a lot of his tier 3 archers die here, which take a long time to level up, so it's a pretty good trade for me. Here I see that my allies' middle tower is being under attack by orange, so I send my troops to help out. Either I was gonna go to the right part of the map if orange wasn't in the middle. By now I have a few munchers, which should help a lot in fighting this off. And here I try to run through his units so they get interrupted, and that makes them unable to do their attack animation, makes the health of your munchers stay high. As you can see, archers were kind of in the corner, and the running around wasn't so good, so I just attack moved the rest of the archers. And by the time that we clean up the middle, I see that my ally is under attack on the left part of the map. And I decide to go and attack black so he doesn't siege us anymore, or please delay his attack. Here we can see he has a lot of cannons. And he's just trying to probe his way into my ally's base. I have a lot of miners here. This is my first base ran out of gold, so I sent them here. Buy all the potions and start going north to fight black. Here my ally uses all the archers to the artillery. Here I tried to run through and catch his cannons because they take forever to build and move around the map, so killing them is going to be effective at slowing down their future attacks. And here I get someone blocked in by his cavaliers. So then I try to do a move command with my munchers, so they try to push the cavaliers away so I can actually get to the cannons and kill. And here I kill a good amount of Black's workers here, and this is the only gold mine he has left, so he's gonna have to probably rebuild a few peasants to get the rest of that gold. And here I send my munchers down, thinking I could kill these cannons, but I pretty much lose all of these munchers and kill maybe one cannon and 2 cavaliers, so that was a bit of a waste of munchers. And here I see blue is coming to have black, and orange is coming to take the middle, so I decide to retreat and I guess go to the middle, because it's gonna take a while for blue and black player to regroup and try to attack us again. And our orange player is coming down and then killing pretty much all of my teammates' peasants. And I was moving down, trying to get some potions and go down to trying to intercept his army. And I was expecting him to continue trying to build destroy his buildings, but he decides to go down and murder most of my peasants here. Super annoying. And here I was expecting to fight my munchers. I try to rush his archers, try to interrupt him and kill him. But he just clicks my peasants with his swordsman and kills roughly, I guess, 10 or 11 peasants. It's gonna be a little annoying to remake. But I pretty much push orange's units back. It's retreating. And now I see this whole army of teal. And decide to just run to the middle and kill some of the archers that are here. And then try and hold on the left part here. So there you go. My allies base goes down. Here it's the beginning of my being salty that it's a 4v2 game because black is attacking and orange and teal is attacking me at the same time, so it always feels great. And then orange says, well, you go 2v1 against me. Yes, he was talking about him trying to take the middle from my ally before and we beat him. And I typed, you take the middle, like, what are you talking about? You attacked us first, so whatever. Here I tried to push a little bit of black's units out of here and to help my ally. I was expecting teal to go through the bottom here, but he decides to go through the top and try to kill my ally's base. So all my units were too far away to respawn properly. And only now I realize and try to bring my 2 muncher groups and my group of archers to try to kill Teal's army. And I was afraid to lose all those munchers, so I wanted to wait until my whole army could regroup and fight Teal's army. Here I see, instead of fighting me, he's running away. Like, annoying. Why are you attacking white and then running away? So that's why I typed that. So I guess I was getting angry. Here, for some reason, I decided to fight orange and teal here. But then I forgot to use my Goblin Archer group, so it's not going to be as effective. But for Rage Munchers, do a lot of damage and kill most of Teal's army and a good amount of Orange's army. Here I tried to run away, then I saw his cannons, try to attack him, but then pretty much all my munchers are dead now. And I just target fired his cannon, and I run away with this single muncher. Now I'm very angry. I guess, because blue and black is attacking up north. My teammate can't do much, and I just was fighting teal and orange here, and so they're on a back foot. But me having to deal with black and blue player, it's gonna slow me down. I'm just gonna let orange and teal to build up again and attack me. Here I tried to take this base again, but it's roughly 1,000 gold here, so making a 600 gold town hall is not as efficient. Here I tried to go north to try and push blue back, sending my munchers, but I decided to buy potions for them for going. Here I try to attack blue because he might think I only have archers here, so he can push me here. So he moves his cannons in, and I rush him with my munchers, and they can't really run away. And so I pretty much beat up most of blue's army here. But I guess I do manage to kill blue's cannons here. And then I seen that black's cannons are positioned here, so I didn't want to go in there anymore. And I type to them to go and attack the origin green player, because like it's not much to gain attacking left, because there's no more gold there, so I don't really get the point of attacking that way. Here my gold runs out, and I guess instead of letting my teammate have this base, I decide to take it myself, because it's somewhat too close to the front line, so it might get attacked by orange and teal. Here I didn't see that they're going to be attacking here, so my army was a little out of position. And here I see Teal is attacking, so I have to run away with my peasants. But then Teal gets pretty much baited right into my army, and I kill this pretty good group of cavaliers here. And I thought it was just green attacking me, so I said go annoy someone else. But then I see this whole huge army, and I decide to make a stand here, position my cannons, and start to fight. Pretty much here I kill most of his cavaliers. I decide to run through their foot troops, so they get interrupted and destroyed by my munchers, which works pretty well. And my goblin archers are pretty good at target firing his cavaliers. And here we see more of me being salty, because orange and teal are attacking, and so is black and blue on top. Just, of course, frustrating, and feels great. Now my white ally can't really do much. Tries to run away. And now my ally is gonna lose pretty much all of his town halls. Instead of saving up his wood, he decides to make maybe a unit and then a farm here. And now I have enough wood to make a sawmill or a town hall, which means that I can't reuse the rest of that 6,600 gold anymore. He is pretty much dead, and yes, there's not much left to defend on the left part of the map, so I decided to just fight in the middle. They decide to fight me here, even though I have goblin archer support. Does a lot of damage. And I guess I decide that there's no point going left. I just try to capture the middle tower. This is pretty much all that white has left. And here orange sends archers to try to annoy me with this high ground, but my archers are level 3 and his archers are level 1. Here I say to orange to go attack black and blue. I don't know why. I guess because they never attacked each other. That's like super annoying. Basically, it's now 4v1 at this point. And then he sends archers again, kills my warriors. Now I can't capture the middle tower. And I try to clean this up. Here I was just trying to defend my pretty much only mining base. And I saw 2 cavaliers here, so I decided to beat them up. Here I see that pretty much the north team has no more gold. Right part team has all the gold they can get on the bottom. So I try to explore the bottom to see if they took all this gold here. And as we can see, Teal saw my army and decides to run away. He's afraid of my angry munchers. And here I see as a cannon of archers, very annoying position to attack. So I decide to not fight him there. Now orange is trying to attack my mining base. And that's how it fight me fair and square to the teal player, because he's so annoying. And this right here is the final tower that my teammate has. It's going to be captured now, and he's going to be eliminated. And here teal wasn't really fighting me, so I decided to go in the middle and fight whatever orange is sending here. Even though a few marchers that are rallied here are fighting all these units pretty effectively. And here my ally high rise gets eliminated, and all his units turn into neutral units, and now they're gonna be munched here. Here I try to push his archers so they don't annoy me as much. And for some reason, orange is only making infantry and like no cavaliers. I'll probably have a harder time if he used all his gold to make cavaliers. Here I see teal is here, and he's starving, so it's a good opportunity to beat him up, because he can't really run away. My angry munchers munch him away. So that was all that free gold and XP for me here. And orange is still trying to be annoying, but not really effective. I just run through here, try to punch his units. And I guess I try to give a tech man to my archers. Now they're just running around. Here I notice there's even more knights here, so try to kill them as well. Here teal decides to run, but he's starving, which means that I can actually catch his units, and so I just kill the rest of this little skirmishing force. And then yeah, this is the only time that blue and orange is fighting each other. I guess blue tried to attack this middle tower with cavaliers, which can't really climb the tower, and also he was trying to use their artillery ability with his cannons, but I guess he didn't know that the artillery ability doesn't really work on here for some reason, so he won't be able to take the middle at all. So yeah, it's not really working for him. And at the meantime, at the bottom, I was trying to beat up the mining base of the teal player so he wouldn't get any mining income. And here pretty much blue still had like 6,000 gold and some units, And then later on, he decides to just leave the game for some reason, which I don't know why. Here I try to break this barracks, but I see all these units. I try to run through this bridge, but the Cavaliers are blocking me here. But eventually my Munchers are able to run through here and just destroy all this army. I pretty much clean up most of this here, thinking that that's pretty much all they have left. Here, Black Player tries to take the middle while I was fighting on the bottom here. And then, for some reason, the Blue Player leaves the game. I don't really know why. I guess he just gave up. And here I see there's a huge army here, so I try to run in with my Munchers, try and disrupt their attacks, which is why I'm not trying to enrage my Munchers, because it might take away the time to push the other archers around. And only now I enrage my Munchers, and most of them are dead, so it's not going to be as effective. And these archers are blocking my cannons, so they can't really do that much. And here I pretty much send my reinforcements from the middle of the map. And I win a Pyrrhic victory here against Orange and Teal. And the Teal player pretty much loses most of his army and most of his level 3 units. And here I tried to destroy the rest of Teal's units, but he starts to run away. And so I decide to try to fly around this barracks and try to break it. Yeah, pretty much just punch it away. My cannon and archers can't really hit my Munchers, so this barracks will eventually go down. And here we see that I made some warriors because I ran out of wood and forgot to transfer my workers to get some wood. So now I realize make some workers so I can start producing archers and Munchers again. And here, as we can see, the zombies start to eat my base because I forgot about that little darkness spot. And so now all my farming economy is going to die to the undead. Here I was trying to send my Munchers here, but they decide that going up through these archers is going to be faster. And so at least one of them is going to die here. Then I remember that there's still a base here, so team might be making peasants here. That's why I sent Munchers to deal with this. Here I'm just trying to Then my peasants. It's a good way to level up your units and get gold during the night, because undead only fight your military units. Here we can see most of my farm workers are dead, and pretty much have to remake all of them again, and I'm starving. Makes all your workers work not as efficiently, and makes your units run slower. Here I was just holding munchers there. Make sure there's no more mining on the right part of the map. I'll send a small force to deal with zombies on the left. And I see these cavaliers here. So I try to run them down, but I only catch one. Now I break this sawmill, thinking that that's the only one, so he can't make any more archers, but I see he has another sawmill there. Pretty much the teal player only has 500 gold. He maybe make 2 cavaliers and a few archers. Here I'm starting to starve. So I try to send workers back to these farms to stabilize my food economy. And then I ran out of gold there, so I went south to try and get more gold. The bike bar is still in the game, but he only has 60 gold. He can't really mine any more gold. There's mainly gold left on the map, on the bottom part of the map. Here I just leave a group of archers, so they just fight all the middle goblins. And I guess the teal player snitched on me, saying that I have a base here, so that's why I sent some munchers here. Try and see if he's mining here as well. And then I see that he attacks here, so I sent some forces over here from the undead expedition. And here they try to catch his cavaliers, but for some reason in this game you can't really catch other cavalry type units. They just push through anyways, and you can't really catch them. You can only try to kill them with archers. And here I try to move some archers here to try to block this path, but the cavaliers still manage to push through and run away. But I guess at least 2 cavaliers die. Here I speed up because not much happens for a long time. Here I decide to take the middle, and then Black was trying to annoy me with 4 archers. I said to just, I don't know, stop annoying me, but he decides to annoy me anyways. I try to run down his 4 archers. In the meantime, I'm trying to take this tower finally. Just 1 warrior. I saw that he had archers there, so I tried to run away. And I guess Orange was trying to go through Black's base there, but he saw his base and ran away. Black is still being annoying here. Now I finally am going to take the middle tower. But then orange tries to stop me. So he sends a big force to try and fight my army. Here I put my archers on the tower, but then I think that running away is a better idea. Because I wanted him to think that I was running away. So he moves his cannons forward. Then I rush in my munchers. And it goes as expected. Munchers just munch everything away. And this whole army pretty much gets deleted. Put marchers on top here, so you can't capture it or fight me as effectively. And now it's spawning my own AI goblins. Here I lose this scrap. Rest in peace. And pretty much the only gold that people are left to mine is just killing zombies. It's their only source of income. And teal player, I guess, decides to leave. And he leaves 3 cavaliers in that position. Here was all the zombies there, so I decided to make a guard tower so they don't annoy my main base as much. Here I finally decided to try to tank the black player because he was annoying me a lot, so I decided to attack him first. And so I'm just gonna bombard him until he leaves or dies here. He decides to fight me here, and so I just munch him away. And I was thinking of going through this river here. And then I saw orange player was trying to take the middle again. And I tried to move in here, but then I saw the barracks with archers and all the cannons here, so I decided to attack through here. And at the same time, orange was going in the middle here. Most of his leveled up army from farming all the undead at night. It's pretty much most of his archers here. I just rush on and attack and move my units. I guess I forgot to arrange my units, but I guess it didn't really matter. And orange's army gets munched away once more. And here orange finds the last 3 cavaliers of the teal player and runs away. Then I beat up the rest of these archers. And I decide to fight back again. He was trying to move here with his cannons, being annoying. Killed 2 cannons already. And the 3rd cannon's gonna go down. So I have to remake more cannons, send them north. And instead of attacking through the river, I decided to go around to the left part of the map and attack from the top left, because this position is too strong in my liking, so I thought it was going to be easier to fight here. And here I see that there's a little guard tower here, kind of funny. Some units here. Black was still trying to be annoying with his cannons, so I sent a warrior to slap him a little bit, and he walks away. I guess orange was trying to go left here, but he saw black. He was like, wait, I have to team against red, of course, so he didn't decide to attack black. And that's pretty much all that black has left. It's 266 gold. So the only gold he's going to be getting is by killing my units. Here I tried to bombard his archers, but as you can see, all these archers are pretty much level 3. They're going to be destroying my low level archers here. Here I saw the cannons here, so I started to beat them up. I sent one muncher group to the north to try and see if there's anything left that maybe black can build upon here, but there's just orange here, so I just munched it away. Pretty much black loses most of his cannons, just has roughly 5 or 6 barracks full of units, so it's not that much left. Here orange, I guess, is trying to farm some gold by killing my units. You know, he has left just cannons and a few archers and 76 gold in his account. He goes south to try and kill my workers, which is gonna succeed in doing. But I have 14,000 gold. That is still roughly 10,000 gold worth of gold left on the bottom of the map. Here I tried to just rush the barracks, punch him. Because he killed most of my cannons here. So I tried to send in the rest of these troops here. So I just click on the barracks, so I prioritize punching it. I pretty much kill these units here. And I try to kill the last barracks here to the left. He just has roughly 3 barracks worth of troops left, and I decide to run away here to try and get some potions. My units right now, and so I try to run back home, and then black player decides to surrender because he knows that I'm gonna beat him eventually. And then orange player is left here, and he is pretty much, there's nothing left, just like black. He decides to surrender as well. So there you go. That was an hour-long match. Here are the stats. Here I was just saying that sign of defeat, because I was just spectating orange. That's why it shows defeat on top. This game is interesting. It's basically 6 versus 2. Killed 1,300 units, and then we can see orange farmed a lot of gold, and somehow me, orange, and teal had pretty much the same gold mined, even though I guess I had roughly 20,000 gold left in my account. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and comment. Maybe I'll make more videos on the Scouring RTS later. Thank you, and goodbye.